Hi guys and welcome back. So you might notice that I'm using a different camera today. I got a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 for Christmas and I have been dying to try it out. Today is New Year's Day. Happy New Year's. This year is full of a lot of goals I have personally and in my business and for YouTube and my socials. I'm not going to plan to use this all the time. I just want to try it out and see what it's like. I'm going to use my main camera for all my vlogging, all my talking. This is just going to be for cinematics. But I thought for the purpose of today's video, I would just try it out, see what the sound quality is like, see what the movement's like on it, see what it's like when it's tracking me as well. It's supposed to be really, really good and really smooth. If I go like this, it's supposed to, which is fantastic. Like I said, I have a lot of goals set for this year and the cars are needing desperate attention. I've been away a little while, which I will talk about. Things are looking up for me. I'm feeling a bit better, but we'll get into that in a little bit. So today I thought I would just do a little video about where we are with the cars, what's happening in the garage. Nothing has happened in the last few months. Like I said, I've been sick. I have been doing a lot of other things. I've been working and things just haven't been going to plan. So this year I am hoping it gets a little bit better. I hope I have more time. I hope my health is a little bit better this year and hopefully we can make things happen here. Yeah, I just want to try this and see what it's like. I'm going to use this for the full video. It follows me the whole time. But anyway, I'm getting distracted by the camera. If you followed me for a little while, you will know that I have a lot of cars in my collection. We have also went as far to have this little unit, big unit, and we filled it with cars. It was supposed to be for work purposes and I have just completely filled it with cars. We've completely filled it with cars and nonsense. I do have my shop as well. So like I said, if you don't know who I am, I'll give you a quick rundown of what we do here. And then of course, I will tell everyone who has followed me for a while, who knows all the situation, where we're at with the cars, what I'm planning to do, and where I have been. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably will have heard me saying that I have been sick. I've had a really bad chest pain for about 4 months now, and it's only sort of eased up in the last few weeks. So I am trying to get back into the swing of things, get back to normality, and do the things I really like because I've really slacked. I've just been so, I don't want to say depressed about it, but it has really got to me a lot. It is time to get back into doing stuff that I need to be doing. Car season's just around the corner. As soon as January hits, that's it. Dubshed prep is in full force. And we have a few cars to get ready for Dubshed. And my goal, one of my goals this year is to not work as much. And when I say not work as much, I mean at my actual job. I'm probably going to work as hard as ever, but it'll be on things I enjoy and things I want to succeed in myself, rather than for work. I do enough hours. I don't need to be working those hours anymore. Although, easier said than done when you're trying to do car stuff. You need the money, of course. Let me show you the first car that we have to do stuff for Dubshed. And this is my absolute pride and joy. And I absolutely love it. So I'm going to try a different technique today. I'm going to try and film with this camera using its microphone. I don't know if the microphone's going to be any good. I hope you can hear me. I haven't got my mics on. Just trying this. We're going raw. We're going old school. We're just trying to film on this and see how it is. I'm going to try and talk about the car while I'm filming, doing cinematics, because this thing is fantastic for that. But let me go and show you the S2000. So as some of you might know, this is my S2000. I absolutely love this little car and we are planning to do a lot of stuff for Dubshed for it. It's not on its BBSs. I will show you them. I have wrecked my arch a little bit as well, as you can see here, from putting the car down on its big wheels all the time. So it is a cool car. It does need something else. It's won Dubshed the past 2 years in a row, but I can't see it winning Dubshed again unless I do something completely mental with this car. So as you might notice from looking at the car, the train's going by as well. But as you might notice from looking at the car, it is yellow. This car was not always yellow, this car was silver. So I decided the year before last that I would paint this car yellow. And of course it looks very, very cool, but in below, the engine bay is not. It is still silver and it needs some work to make it cool. My plan this year is to be able to take my bonnet off, have it off completely, have the car sitting in all its glory, and the engine bay painted yellow, the engine bay smoothed, all the holes welded up in there, all the wires tucked. We'll see how it goes. It is January, we'll see how we go. So we're going to run around the car quickly to see this. Is that stable? I'm not. I'm not stable at all. But there we go. S2000. This is my absolute babe. This is my show car. Some of our cars are in here and some are in another unit. It's very cold, I will tell you that, and I do not plan on running to the other unit. A lot of people have followed me since I bought this car. So this is my Honda CRX. And when I tell you it needs some work done to it, I mean it. So you might notice that it is in a bit of a rough shape, but it does need a lot of work. I did get it welded there at the end of summer. So as you can see, we do have it welded and ready to go. The engine does run, which is fantastic for having a Vtec engine. I got it along with the car and I got it for a bargain. There's a lot of parts here as well, which I need to get fitted, but this year is the year that it's going to be on the road. It does need a full lick of paint. It needs a lot of body parts, a lot of trims. The interior, let me show you. All these parts that we need to do something with. The exhaust is even off. There's no interior. We've took everything out. I don't know why I did this. But yeah, everything needs sorted in this car. It needs a lot of panels. We need a set of wheels. The back bumper's off. It needs a front window, which is the main thing. I did take out the sunroof very recently because it wasn't working, so that's another little job to try and get it fixed. But my goodness, are we going to do it? I do not know. And like I said, the window is completely smashed. We can't do anything with it. We just need to get a new window put on here. And the bonnet is definitely worse for wear, so we need to get a new one of those as well. Or maybe just paint it, I don't know. We'll have to see what the body man says. And then the engine bay, my goodness. My god. But if anyone knows anything about Hondas, you will know that CRXs are just an iconic piece of Honda history and we need to get it back on the road. So the next car we have in here is my little Civic. My wee Civic, as Ryan tells me I always call it, but it is a little Civic. It's a small Civic. It is my 3G Civic. I absolutely adore this little car. It is a 1.3 automatic, but I do love it, and it is a little carb engine in it. I honestly love this car. It might be the slowest car in the collection, but anytime I'm in this car, people stop me. People are asking me about it. People are asking me what age it is. Just walked into the post. People are asking me what age it is. People love this little thing. You don't see any of them on the road. That is the problem. We went to England for this last year, and I haven't done very much to it. I did put a little set of wheels on it to make it more my style, make it more my taste. But I do love this car. And it is going to get a detail. The paintwork on it is really rough. I thought it might need a full lick of paint, but I'm hoping my detailer can do something with it. The S2000 was done very recently and it looks insane. This little car is just one of the best cars I've ever owned. Out of all these cars in here today, like I said, I haven't been here in a month or two. I haven't started the cars. Like, I really slacked. This was the only car in the garage that started without a booster pack today. So that's going to tell you something. The little old school gems are the best. Moving on to the M3, it is just back from getting detailed as well, and it just looks so good. The red has really popped so much since it's had its little detail, and I think you will agree that this colour in the M3s is absolutely stunning. That is really just a weekend car. That is a car that is a bit more reliable, shall we say, than the rest. You can jump in it and go, and that's it. Go somewhere for the day, go out for dinner, all that kind of stuff. But it doesn't really come out, it stays there. But it is a very cool car. Nothing will be getting done to that really. So moving on to one of my other favourite cars in our collection. I keep saying this, but I don't have any cars I don't like in our collection, if that makes sense. It is the DC2. So if anyone has watched my channel before, they will know that the DC2 just has a real special place in my heart, and I absolutely adore this car. It is one of my favourite cars Honda have ever made. And I remember at the time when they were more popular, when you could get them a bit more easier, I didn't really like these cars. I thought they weren't that nice. I don't know what it is. I think maybe it's because there's nothing like this on the road. You can't get them now, especially in the condition in the one that we have. You just can't get them, and I just feel like it's such a nostalgic piece of Honda history, and I feel like we're so lucky to have one in our collection. So let me quickly show you. This is the DC2 and it is such a clean example. Really need to start taking these cars out more often. This car hasn't really been out the door at all, but as you can see, it does need a wash. It has been out and we haven't washed it, which is an absolute sin for any kind of Honda. I think you can agree, if you are a Honda guy or girl, you will understand exactly what I mean about this car being one of my favourites in the collection. A real piece of the 90s, and it's just never ever going to be replicated ever again. And if you have been here for the garage renovations where I dyed my floor, we do have a leak up here somewhere, probably where this bit's falling off actually, that needs fixed this year now when the better weather comes in, and it has took away all my dye on the floor there. So that's another job for this year. But my wall, actually, on another subject, has done really well this year. I was expecting to come in here with the colder weather and have some of that stuff growing back on the wall again. I think that was the best decision we made, was to take all the plasterboard off and just paint it black, because honestly it has done the world of good to it. And also, my mum's little beetle, it's still here. If she sees this, she's going to absolutely kill me. It has been used for storage. I literally put stuff inside all the time, but she will kill me if she knows, like if she can see this. I hope she doesn't watch this video, but it is just a storage container at this point in time. Let's see if I can get it sorted for her this spring and get it out and driving for her, because she really loves it. It's her little wheel, she calls it. In this garage, I'm supposed to be doing tinting, cleaning, detailing, all that kind of stuff. I don't have time for it anymore, to be honest. I do the odd bits and pieces here and there, but my main focus is obviously my full-time job, and then my other little business, which is Raise, which is my clothing line, my accessory line, my lifestyle apparel, let's put it that way. And if you watch my videos, you will know that I done a lot of work to get this ready for a big car meet we had last year, and I really love how it turned out, but we had to take it down again to take it to another show, and now we put it back up again. I don't know if I've showed you it again, but it's all back up. My dad has been using it here as well to paint a big sign he was doing, so it's kind of a mess, but let me quickly show you the shop in its not so much of its glory, but let me show you anyway what it's like. This is where our cars stay. There are a few cars not in here as well, like I said. The Mini is in the other garage. The Mini's in the garage at home. The DC5's in another garage as well. And the little Mini, I'm not sure where the little Mini is. Maybe another garage too. So yes, they are still here. It's usually full. Usually can't get anywhere even to stand in here because there's cars here, car here, usually everywhere. But like I said, they're in the other garage at the minute. And then you come in here and it is my shop area. It is a little bit messy. The floor needs painted again. We've drove over it so much that it does need painted. That's a job for when it gets a little bit warmer into the spring. But this is my little shop area that I will be opening a bit more often this year. There's still some stuff that needs finished, like up here needs finished painting. I just love it. I think it's such a little cool area. It's very unique. There's nowhere like it here in Northern Ireland. And these are my wheels for my S2000. These are my show wheels. I am toying with the idea of getting them painted, but I'm not sure. The white goes really nice on the S2000, but I'm not too sure. Let me know what you think. So that is just where we're at the minute. It is just how things have been going. Like I said, I wasn't that well, so things kind of took a back seat. But now I am feeling a lot better. The last time I made a video, I was very out of breath. You could hear it in the video, whereas this time I feel a lot better, and I do still have the paint on and off, just not as much, which is good. That's all I can be thankful for at the minute. Like I said at the start of the video, I hope everyone has a great new year. So guys, with that being said, let me know what you thought of the Pocket. Let me know what you thought of the quality of it. I'm not too sure if this is going to be any good, the quality is going to be good, if the microphone's going to be good. I've also made a challenge to myself that I will post on YouTube at least once a week. At least once a week. So I need you guys to vote me to that as well. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a lovely Christmas and a very happy new year to everyone. And I will see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Oh.